Hi everybody. Okay, we are back now. So, yeah, we were in the midst of doing. We were in the midst of doing Tarot and Tea Part 1. So now Facebook is in the process of building me an audience, so you guys can see me. I'm trying to adjust my camera, so bear with me. There we go. There. All right. Can you guys see and hear me correctly and well and all that stuff? Yeah, I had to adjust my seat. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Now you can actually see me and you can hear me, I'm pretty sure. I hope. Good. Good. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. So, where were we before I had to do this over again? Oh, and hi, Spring, by the way. I hope you guys got my Spring I'm talking to, by the way. I hope you got my email that I sent you and Miss Apple, because I really wanted to thank you for the lovely time I had in Atlanta. It was wonderful, and I cannot wait to do it again. It was great. So, all right. So, I'm actually going to, if I can, and I believe I can, yes I can, I'm going to add, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to add some music, because I don't know what it is about me, but I and maybe it's just me, but I don't like, thank you very much, that means a lot. I don't like too much quiet. I don't know why I'm like that, but I really don't. I like it to be, I like music, I like ambiance, I like something like that. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. So, let's see. We'll go with this. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I know that before I got disconnected, somebody wanted me to pull a card for them. So I'm gonna do that. Just a minute. There we go. And now I can actually play my music and it won't interfere too much, I don't think. There we go. Alright. So, if you're Pretty Black Wilson, if you're in the group, let me know, because I'm going to pull a card for you. You said you wanted to know about love. And for all the other ones, don't be afraid to ask me a question. That's what I'm here for. I do this once a month. So, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to tell me what's on your mind. You can do that. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi. Okay. Okay, good. Yay, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card. Okay. Alright, so let me work with Audra first. Okay. Here we go. Here's a card that I pulled for you, if you can see it. I pulled the page of the Knight of Cups. Excuse me. The Knight of Cups. I pulled the Knight of Cups. And basically, what this means for you, AJ, or I'm sorry, Aja. I don't know why I always mispronounce your name. Aja is, Aja, excuse me. Aja is that love is definitely on its way. But you have to allow it to come in, and not just love from the physical sense, but love in the emotional sense as well. Self-love, because I really feel like you definitely are on a journey of that. You're definitely learning to put yourself first more. You're learning to say no, and you're learning to build boundaries. And I think that on one hand that's hard, because others may see it as you being selfish, but you see it as self-care and self-protection. So I hope that makes sense. So I definitely feel like love is around, but at the same time, it's like you question it too much, and you really need to just go with it and allow it to flow. Okay? And it's okay for you to say, you know what? I don't feel like being bothered with you today. You know what I mean? I need a moment. But a lot of what I'm getting is you don't trust your own judgment, and you really should. So, all right. I hope that made sense. Okay. Okay, so Stephen wants to know about his love and career. And, okay, hold on a minute, y'all. Because these comments are coming, and they're coming a little too quick. Hold on a minute. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just a moment. Alright, I'm trying to find... Okay. Because I want to get to everybody's question. Hold on. Just a moment. Okay, so Giovanna wants to know about her relationship and what the year has to offer. And then we have Gigi. Okay, Gigi and Steven. Okay, so Giovanna, if you're watching me right now, I'll just tell you what I'm getting for you for the year and what your relationship has to offer. Well, and now I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and thank you, Tamar. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it, okay? But what I'm getting around you is I feel like there's a separation because I feel like you're here and the person you're with is here. It's like this. And what I'm picking up around it is that you don't, I feel like one of you, and it may not be you, it may be him, but I feel like somebody doesn't want to leave the relationship, but they have to. For their own, I want to say for their own mental stability, if that makes any sense. And you do better when you're single anyway, believe it or not. You may not think so, but you do. And once again, it's kind of like with age in a way. You don't trust your own decision making, and you really should. You need to trust your own decision making because you don't make bad decisions. You just meet men who are not equipped like you would want them to be or like them to be. As for the year, I feel like this year for you is a year of transition. It's a year of change. But it's not just a physical change, it's a spiritual change, if that makes any sense. For you, I feel like you're trying to let go of a lot of baggage and you still have a lot of residue around. But by the summer, because I get the number 6, by the summer, things will be a lot more solid and and you'll have a sense of completion, you know, in your life versus now it just kind of feels like, I don't know what's really going on. I kind of get a sense of like this, like up, down. Up, down, up, down. Yeah. So, I hope that made sense. And if it didn't, let me know. Because you can say, now that's the thing, y'all. Y'all can dispute me and be like, well, Leo, that don't make no sense. You can tell me. I don't mind because I don't consider myself to be 100% anything but a human. Okay? So, all right. Let's see. Okay. And Gigi wanted to know about her guy, and let's see, I'm trying to think, and who else? Oh, and Steven wanted to know about his career. Okay, well maybe that's a theme for the night. Okay, let me just say this. Here's the thing about it that people I think often seem to miss is that even like I could give a reading to one person, but it could actually have more meaning for the next person. Because, it shows how we're all interconnected, how we're all really not separate, but we choose to separate ourselves. We choose to isolate, which is, I think, kind of sad, but we do. Okay. And hi, Joe. I'm glad you're in here, girl. I miss you. And I need to give you my number so we can talk. Because I love you. Like, I really do. And that way I can come and visit you. Okay, so who else am I looking at? Oh, Gigi. Okay, Miss Gigi. So she wants to know, and here's her question. She says that she gets together. No, will she get together with this guy that she's interested in? It seems to not be getting off the ground, and she's not sure if he's interested in her. Well, Miss Gigi, honey. he's interested in you, but he's interested in you from more of from this angle. It's from here and here. And the one of the reasons why I think it's moving so slow is because he's like, I don't want to hurt her, and I don't want her to hurt me. He's a little afraid, not of you per se, but just of making the wrong decision, or going too quickly, because he has a tendency, he's very emotional, and he has a tendency to go really, really fast in his previous relationship. So he's like, no, this time I want to take things very slow. But to you, that feels strange because you're not, I shouldn't say you're not used to it, but it just feels odd. I think you've gotten used to things being hot and, hot and passionate, and then eventually it burns out. You've gotten so used to that in the beginning. But being the fact that it's moving kind of slow is like, it feels weird. But to answer your question, do I see it getting off the ground? I do. But give it until like March, and you'll see things growing and moving forward. For real. So it's not that bad. And actually, he's a really nice guy too. He's simple. That's the word I get. He's very simple to me. He's not someone that is, too complicated. And I think that feels weird too. So, and he's got gorgeous skin. A gorgeous skin tone. Let's see. Yes, boo. Hey, Joe. Yes, the lips are red. By the way, for those of you who want to know about this lip, this is called Avenue by Deshae Cosmetics. And she's based in Dallas, Texas. She has a store in DeSoto, Texas called House of Dasha. But you can go to her website, DashaCosmetics.com, and order the shade. So she's awesome. And hello, David. How are you? Glad you're well. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you. And you're welcome. And honestly, Gigi, I like him for you. I just think that you've gotten so used to chaos. I'm just gonna be real with you. That the idea of a good, I shouldn't say a good man, but I think of someone who's simple, who's not too complicated. It feels weird. That's all. And I think that's normal for anybody. That's normal, in my opinion. But you're welcome. Okay, so Steven wanted to know about his career and love. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. All right, darling. Okay, so Steven, darling. Well, the first thing I get for you is I get more of a spiritual journey for you, more than anything else. I feel like you're beginning that, and that's going to segue into your career. As far as your love life, I kind of get that you need to put that on hold. Not that you don't need to stop, doing your thing. I'm just saying that right now, don't make it the focal point. Put that in its secondary compartment. Because I feel like right now you're really trying to figure you out and figure out who you are. And especially, I get a lot to do with here. I feel like you're really trying to figure out who Steven really is and what makes Steven tick. And I get a lot to do with your either family or like your dad. Like there's some male figure in here that is not bothering you, but they're pushing you, and it kind of makes you feel uncomfortable. Hi, Leon. I don't know why I get that, but I do. So right now, focus on your spiritual growth, which will segue into your career. It'll help your career to grow. I definitely see you talking to people or speaking, because I feel like you definitely need to do that. And what else? I think in terms of love, look, but don't make it the focal point. Focus on you. Put the spotlight back on yourself. Okay, so hello, Dawn. And hey, Leon. And let's see. Okay, I'll give you a reading sometime. We'll work on that. Okay, so. All right. And also, let me just kind of segue this thing here, too. I'm actually I just got done doing some of my book tour in Atlanta. So what I want to do next is I want to go to more cities. But the point is, or the problem that I'm having is I don't know which cities to go to yet. So if you can, down below, for those of you who are watching who live in different areas, if you're watching this and you're interested in me coming to your city to celebrate this book, then please leave like some places, some bookstores, some things that you think I would be a good fit for and how to contact them. Because I would love to go to other cities and come out and, hopefully people will want to come to see me. So if you can think of something, leave it below in the comments in terms of me coming in and putting this on y'all and giving y'all some in-person readings too. Because I would love to meet a lot of you guys. So, put some places that you think will be great. Leave them down below. And if you can, put in their contact information. We'll see where we can go. We'll see what we can do. And for those of you who haven't bought the book yet, I see you, Don. You said you need a copy. So for those of you who haven't bought the book, it's on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble. It's on Kindle, things like that. So you can, it's everywhere, pretty much. So just let me know. All right. Okay. So, yes, I love Texas, by the way, Shanti. I do. And I would love to do Austin. Yes, please do that. Please do. Because I would love to come to Austin and Detroit. And, I'm trying to do it myself. But I think having community, I think having like-minded people who want me. And also, I'm going to say this too. Look into metaphysical shops too. Because that way I can come in, I can do a book reading, a book signing. And you'll get to actually get a reading from me in person. So you'll get like a mix of 3 different things all rolled into one. Okay, so yes, please, if you can think of anything, let me know, honey, please. Okay, let me know in the comments or message your brother. Okay, all right. So let's see. All right, so okay. You know what? Oops, wait a minute. I dropped my phone. There we go. You know something? I love Charlotte. Believe it or not. I really do. Charlotte's actually one of my favorite cities because it's northern but southern at the same time. And plus you guys have great food. One of my favorite restaurants in Charlotte is, I think it's called Mertz. I don't know if it's still around. It's a soul food place. But I loved it because it had this sweet potato pound cake that I cannot find for the life of me. So, all right. I keep dropping this phone, Lord and Lady. Okay, here we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm being a klutz today. Yes, I love Mertz. Thank you, Brittany. Okay. So, hi, Tiana. I think that's right. Tiana Lusont. Hello. All right, let's see here. And hi, Stanley. Yes, please do, honey. Please send me. I will give you my address, and you can send me some sweet potato pound cake because that stuff is bomb. Okay, so hold on. Hold on, Day. I'm gonna get to you. Hold on a minute. I'm just trying to get to everybody. Okay, so Shanti wants to know, and I love your name. I love her name. Shanti wants to know about taking care of her grandmother, career, and love. I guess her whole life. Well, first of all, I think everybody wants to know about love. That's just, I think without love, we're nothing, really. So, taking care of her grandmother, her love, and her career. Well, I'll just tell you what I get off the top for you, Shanti, if you're watching. What I get around you is that it feels like things are complicated, but at the same time, things are falling into place. I think as far as taking care of your grandmother, that will get easier because I am seeing help coming for you. I feel like there's 2 people that actually are going to help you. I don't know if they're nurses. I don't know what they do. But they're going to help you with taking care of her. Because I feel like right now, maybe that's where the complication is coming from. It feels like it's all on you. And that's a bit much. So, there we go. And then as far as love goes, maybe that's where the complication is coming from too. Because I feel like you're trying to make choices. It's more so decisions. And And I'm gonna say this too. I keep hearing it. No fuck boys. You're just like, no fuck boys. I don't want no more fuck boys at all. So I get that around you too. I'm also picking up travel. I get a lot to do with European travel for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. I'm getting European travel. And I pick up that's probably going to come towards the end of the year is when that'll happen for you. And your love life is going to happen too, but that's going to be more so like summertime. So it's coming. Don't worry. Let's see. All right, Miss Day. Okay, Miss Day. And I'm going to get to you too, Brittany, in a minute. Okay, so let me do a vibe reading for Miss Day. All I'm going to say is, Heifer, you need to calm down. You too anxious for me, okay? That's the first thing I pick up around you. I pick up anxiety. Stop worrying so damn much. And yes, I curse. If you don't like profanity, you don't want to be on my video feed. And hi, Stanley. But honey, don't worry so much. And don't worry so much about what you can't control. I pick up a lot to do with your children. I don't know why, but I am. I'm getting children around you a lot. Stop worrying about them. They're going to be fine. I definitely pick up also a distance factor with your relationship or relationships. You are going to travel to them. And there's one person that's in your relationship that actually is the more fulfilling, more emotionally fulfilling, more the one that challenges you to grow, but they allow you to have fun and be yourself. And I feel like when it comes to your husband, that you guys pretty much say the same things, but you say it in different ways. So that's what I'm getting with that, with you and your husband. But other than that, honey, you're good. And I'm also going to say this. Don't worry so much about money, because your money will increase and get better within, like, by April, I would say. That's when that's going to get better. Okay. So I hope it made sense. If it didn't, let me know. If it did, let me know. And I talk with my hands a lot because I'm noticing it, and I'm trying to keep my hands to myself. But, oh well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for Joe. So let me pull a card for Joe, honey. Okay, it says my connection is weak. So if it is, I'm so sorry. Alright. So, okay. And I'm glad you understood what I said, Shanti. Thank you. Okay. So tell me to stop here. Alright, so let's see what we get for Miss Joe. Joe, if you're watching. Bam! We got the 9 of Swords. So what this is telling me is that you got some stuff on your mind. You're worried about some things. Or you're avoiding some, you know what I get with this? I get, there's a confrontation or a conversation that you need to have that you're trying to avoid. And for me, it feels like family. It feels like family or someone you're close to. And you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go off on this heifer. I don't want to cuss this motherfucker out. You know what I mean? I don't want to do none of that. But I have to. And it's not that you're running away from it. It's just that you're trying to avoid it. Because you know that if you were to say what you really felt, it would be some issues. So that's what I'm getting for you, I feel like. But also, I do get that you are worried. You are worried about not just that. And I could be wrong in that. Okay. Because I'm getting like you... Okay, like, I'm just going to say this. I feel like Oya is really challenging you. If you know who Oya is, then you know what I'm talking about. Wow. Okay. So I just feel like you're dealing with a lot. And I feel like Oya is challenging you to be more of a warrior and to stand up for yourself. And to let go. And to confront, I feel like you're really dealing with a lot of deep issues even within yourself. You're confronting your womanhood. You're confronting, I don't want to say aging, but I kind of get like you getting older. I feel like there's a lot to do with wisdom. And also a lot to do with your own, not body image, but just like taking more control of your body, things like that. So you're really dealing with getting to know who Joe really is. And that's a journey, honey. Along with your children's daddy. Okay? So that's what I was getting for you, Miss Joe. All right. So Gigi says that the eclipse that is coming up is already having influence. They clean the house. They canned her bosses at her work this week. Very unsettling. Wow. Okay. And it says, okay. You're welcome, Joe. I just want to tell you the truth. That's all I do. I'm not here. Look, and I'm human. For anybody that's watching this, I'm a human being first before anything else. I do not consider myself 100% accurate. I don't consider myself 100% anything but human and male and gay as hell. Okay? So, alright. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's see here. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get everybody. Hold on. Okay, Brittany. That's what it was. Brittany. Okay, so Brittany wants to know, Miss Hampton, if you're watching, I hope you are. Excuse me. Okay, she says she wants to know, should she take it or should she stay where she is? All right. And then, thank you, Gigi. I'm just me, honey. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Miss Brittany, I'm not going to pull a card for you. Do I think you should stay where you are, or should you take the new job offer? I'm actually getting the new job offer actually would be better for you, believe it or not. You may not think so, but it really would be. And it will be better in terms of environment. Because I feel like right now where you are in terms of environment, it's not bad, but it's not great. And you'll work less. Like, you may not think so, but you will. And the money actually, like, the money may not be everything, because I feel like for you, a lot of this is financial gain too. But what I'm getting is that you'll see, like, slowly over time, you'll see that you actually made the right decision. So I'm getting that you might want to take the other offer. But ultimately, it's up to you. You do what you want in terms of a job. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your job recruiter, honey. I'll work for Kelly. Okay? All right. All right, thank you, Dawn. I don't sugarcoat the truth. Well, here's the thing about me, especially now with everything that's been going on in our country, in this world. I refuse to sugarcoat the truth. I refuse to censor myself. I'm not going to do that. I have fought too long and too hard. My people have fought too long and too hard to be silenced. And I feel that if you don't say something, or when you say nothing, you say everything. So I honestly feel like you have to stand for something. And for me, I stand for liberation for all people. Not just people that look like me, but for my gay people, my straight people, for my women, for my men, everyone. I want everyone to be free. That's what liberation means to me. When I call myself a liberal, I say I am a liberal because I believe in freedom for all people. So, but anyway, you don't want me to go into that, honey, because you'll get a long dissertation. Trust and believe. Anywho, so, all right, honey. I don't want to get too political on y'all, because like I said, I've been discovering the mother, honey. Okay, hence the fro. Okay, I've been discovering the mother, and the mother's been discovering me, and it's been a wonderful journey thus far. Just saying. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Day. I just try to be me. That's all I can do. So, like I said, if you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And I don't really believe in doing that anymore. There were points in times where I was very silent about injustices that went on with not only within my own community, but within other communities too. And I don't believe in doing that anymore. And to me, that's what woke means. It just means that you're aware of what's going on around you. You're not ignoring it anymore. And granted, it may be unsettling, but it's true, And that's just not, for black people, but that's for everyone. But especially for my community, because I am black, I am gay, I am disabled, I am all those wonderful things. I'm a white supremacist, wet dream come true. Trust me, honey, they would love me because they'll get 4 things rolled into one. So, I can't remain silent, and I refuse to do that. But anyway, back to the questions. Because y'all gonna make me go into a whole nother realm. And we don't want to do that now. I'm just saying. We don't want to do that because I might offend some folks. And I'm not here to offend anyone. Okay? I'm really not. So. Well, here's the thing about that, Dawn. I think that, like for me, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always, I don't want to say awake because that sounds so cliche, but I wasn't always aware like I am now. And even now, I'm still learning. You never stop learning. You never stop growing. You never stop, tearing down things to make new things. You know what I mean? That's just life. But like I said, my platform may not be huge, but it is a platform. And I have to say something. And if it affects me or the people I love, I definitely have to say something. I'm not one of those people that feels like, well, let's just focus on love, light, and harmony. Okay, that's all cute, but no ma'am, honey. No ma'am, Pam. If I see injustice going on, I gotta say something. And I'm going to say something. And besides, this mouth is too cute for me not to say something. Just saying. Anyway. And congratulations, Day, on your new grandson. Yay. Good for you. All right, honey. So, does anybody else have any questions? Because like I said, you don't want me to get on that whole political, spiritual rant. You don't want that. I am not the one you want when it comes to that. You really don't. So, let's move on to questions. Because I might say some stuff that you be like, really, Leo? Yeah, really. Just saying. So, okay, Giovanna, go ahead with your question, honey, if you have one. Oh, great. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Angela. She does have a question. All right. Hold on a second. Angela, honey, let's see if I can find your question. I may not be able to find it. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't see it. Ah, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay, honey. Okay. So, I'm going to answer Angela's question first. And Angie, I missed you in Atlanta, by the way. But I'll be coming back. Okay. And I love Atlanta because Atlanta has so much ocean energy in it. I love it. Atlanta has such an ocean city. It really is. I'm gonna answer that question in a minute. Oh, I love you. Okay. Angela. So Angela has a secret admirer, and she wants to know, like, what should she pursue it? What I'm getting around it is, I don't get that it's a bad idea. I get that you definitely should go with it and see where it goes. But I get this fear around you, like, what are you scared of? He's not going to do anything to you unless you allow him to. But I like him. You know what I get with him though? He's very passionate and he can be very temperamental. So that may be an issue. But other than that, I get that it's great. Go with it. For real. Okay. So have fun with that, honey. For real. That'll be a fun time. And I'll be honest, you need to have sex anyway. Just saying. Okay. So, Brittany. So, okay, I gotta answer this question. So, Brittany wants to know. She says, and I quote, she says, "I need the D. When am I going to get quality, consistent D?" I love you for this question. Hell, I need to ask myself that question. But anyway, that's a whole other show. So, Brittany. So Brittany wants to know about when she's going to get some quality D. Okay. Well, I want to say for you, I get April, May. that's when you'll get the kind of dick you want. Okay? Because it's not just about the appendage. It's about the man. It's about a person being consistent. It's about a person being communicative. It's about a person being a person that does what they say. You know what I mean? I feel like for you it's more than just, about the appendage. But I want to say by May, that's when you'll have the consistent quality D that you're looking for. Okay, Brittany? And if he has a brother, have him call me. Anywho, so Prince is here. Hi, Prince. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We haven't talked in a minute. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, and Giovanna wanted to know. Well, no, let me go to Gigi first. So Gigi wants to know about her job, and Dawn wants to know if she's on the right path. Okay, so I'm going to answer both questions. Not at once, but I'm going to answer both questions. So, it's funny, Gigi, what I get about your job is I get almost like musical chairs. It's like, that's what I get. I get musical chairs around it. And it's shaking a lot of people up. You're welcome, Brittany. Thank you. But it's shaking a lot of people up. But I get that that's actually a good thing because it's kind of getting rid of the trash. And I see somebody singling you out and saying, we see how hard you work. Because I get that there's there's possible growth for you too coming up. I don't know why, but I am. But I want to say you may not see that growth until maybe like the spring, summer. So I don't feel that your job is in jeopardy. I just get that they're cleaning house, like you said, they're cleaning house and they're getting rid of all the things that they no longer need or no longer serve them. Let's see here. So I hope that made sense. And Dawn wanted to know if she's on the right path. And don't worry, Giovanna, I'm going to get to your question too. You're on the right path, but what I'm getting around you, Dawn, is you need to stop questioning things and just go with it. There's no right or wrong. You have to do what works for you. Honestly. I mean, use common sense. I'm not saying being an asshole. I'm saying, don't be so quick to question things, but don't question things so much to where you miss out on opportunities. That's what I'm getting to tell you. So as far as you being on the right path, you're building a path that works for you. And it's okay to question things. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. So all right. Let's see here. Okay, and let me get to Giovanna. Question. Okay, she wants to know about her parents and her friend who recently passed. Okay, well, this is why I wanted to do your question last, because your question, I think, it's not heavy, but it's what I get around me literally is like a lot of emotion. For me, I feel like there's a feminine energy around you. I don't know if this person was a woman who passed away, but I get feminine energy around them. I feel like they are okay, and I get a sense of how just like we evolve here, they're evolving where they are as well. And I get a lot to do with your dreaming world. Either they come to you in dreams, or you think about, like, there's something going on in your head where they'll just pop up, and that's their way of saying, we're here, don't worry, or they're here, I should say, because I feel like it's just them. And what I also get around me is, in terms of because you wanted to know about your parents, your grandparents, your parents. Okay. So in terms of your parents, I'm adjusting my phone. Give me a minute. There we go. In terms of your parents, what I get around that is, it's not a physical conflict. It's more of an emotional to me. And I could be wrong, but that's what I get. I get more of an emotional conflict with them. I kind of get a sense of separation. Okay. Okay. It was funny because I was thinking that there was a male, but for some reason I get feminine energy around them. I don't know why, but I do. I think there's somebody, I'm going to say this. What I pick up around it is that there's somebody around them that's guiding them. And I think that's why I'm getting a sense of like they're evolving because they're trying to adjust to what's going on. So I hope that makes sense. And I also feel like this friend was more of like a brother to you more than anything else. That's what I get. I get very much like almost like a family feel. Let's see. And then as far as your parents, I kind of get an emotional conflict, but it's not negative. It's more of what's necessary with them. They need that. They need a moment to air things out, and they need a moment to just take out the trash, so to speak. But it's more of an emotional thing. But it's a good thing. And as far as your parents is concerned, I like it. I really do. Hi, Patricia. Peace to you. Peace to you as well. But I like it because sometimes in life conflict is actually needed. You know what I mean? You may not like it in the beginning, but it's necessary. And I kind of get within that with your parents, it is needed for them. So that's what I get around it. I don't know why, but I do. That's what I'm being told. So. Wow. Okay. Because for some reason, what I'm getting around me, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like with your parents, I don't know if they were like that when they were here, but what I'm getting around them is that they're like one's here and the other's here. Like they love each other, but they're like, we're doing our own thing now. So it's not a negative. It's more in a sense of freedom. That's what this is. That's what it is. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And it's funny because I was actually picking up that he might have been gay. It's funny your friend that passed. I was thinking that too. But, see, we all got our own intuition, including me. But, hey. Yeah, they're good. They're in good places. From what I pick up around me anyway. They're in good places. Because I don't get anything really negative around it. Yeah. I get actually good things. So it's nice. Well, okay. Why am I getting this feminine energy around them? I don't know why. Well, let me say this, and I shouldn't assume that he was gay, but for some reason, I don't know why I'm getting feminine energy around him. There's somebody around him that's very close to them. Yeah, it's not a negative thing. It's just more of there's somebody around him that's guiding him. And I feel like, and maybe that's where the feminine energy, for me, that's where it's coming from. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Because I'm like, what the hell is this? I couldn't pinpoint it. You see, people? You see? Even with me, it can be, it can be a bit sketchy. But once you kind of get the clarity, then you're good. And yes, Patricia, I am doing readings. I'll be doing them for a few more minutes. Yes, I am doing readings tonight. This is Tarot and Tea. So tonight you can come in and you can ask any question you like. If you have never had a reading or you would like a sample reading, this is why I'm here. So you can come in and you can get a reading from me. So, thank you, Javon, for confirming that. Because I was like, who is this woman around him? So that's who this is. It's his aunt. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because there's somebody guiding him, and I feel like he's going through an evolution. It's like a spiritual evolution for him. And it's not negative at all. And then as far as your parents, they're okay too. They're really good. I just get it. They're now, there's a sense of freedom where they're like, we're doing our own thing now. We love each other, but we now can be free. If that makes any sense. I don't know why I get that, but I do. So, now I'm loving this matte lip, by the way, because it's actually the first matte lip that I've ever used that doesn't dry my lip out. I'm loving this lip. Anywho, sorry, just had to say that. And you're welcome. You're welcome very much. Let's see. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, you might as well ask it now, because I'm only doing this once a month. So you'll see me once a month, and I'll be doing it. So, and this is my way of also giving back. I want to give back to, the people that, call me and contact me for readings outside of this. And, I love helping people. So this is what I love to do. Okay, so Patricia wants to know, what do I think about her romantic life? You know what I get around it? I get that it's complicated fun. Wow, okay. But I get with you, Patricia, complicated fun. That's what I get. But at the same time, I also get you letting it, and this may sound funny, but I feel like you're letting go of a lot of baggage too. Like you're letting go of the past. I don't know if there's somebody from your past involved in this, but I feel like you're letting go of a lot, and you're like, you know what? I got a clean house. So I don't know why I'm getting there, but I am. So yeah, it's a fun place. It really is. And I feel like for you, love is not just a physical, it's a spiritual thing. If that makes any sense. If we don't connect, if we don't intertwine, what's the point of me doing it? You know what I mean? That's kind of where you're at. And it may sound kind of weird, but that's what I get around you for some reason. So, but I like your romantic life, actually. Hell, I wish I had it in a way. And I kind of get that for you. You really are trying to not only get an understanding of your twin flame union, but it's almost like you're trying to get an understanding of different aspects of self at the same time. And maybe that's why I keep getting complicated fun, because twin flame relationships usually are. They're very, they can be very tumultuous. They can be very passionate. But for some reason I get with this, it's like a big ball of yarn, but it's slowly starting to unravel, and I kind of get a sense of, oh, I see, like a sense of understanding. But also you're learning to understand yourself, and that's a great thing. Hi, Teddy. They can be. Twin flame relationships can definitely be hard because they make you really look at yourself. They really do. They make you look at you, and that's why for some reason I'm getting you. It's almost like whomever this person is, they're making you look at yourself and making you go like, oh, I didn't want to see that. Put that away, But at the same time, it's good because you're letting go of a lot of baggage. That's a wonderful thing. That's a great thing. Yeah. All right. Hi, Teddy. I love the name Teddy, by the way. I love the name. Well, a twin flame, to answer Don's question, a twin flame is, how do I put it? A twin flame is your most challenging relationship. That's the best way I can describe it. And twin flames are not always, hi Dee Dee, twin flames are not always lovers. Twin flames can actually be friends too. But they're pretty much aspects of self that you choose to ignore or you choose to run away from. And oftentimes they come into your life as people that push you or challenge you. Like, you might have an issue with your mom or a family member, or you might have that one friend that whenever you go out, there's always a scene, there's always something wrong. And even though you love them, it really does push you to look at yourself and to do a lot of inner work. And twin flame relationships are normally very challenging because they really are a union. I hate to say it, but a union kind of like written in blood in a sense. Because you might have that best friend whom you're like, God, I love you, but you always getting complicated shit. You know what I mean? But it pushes you to love yourself unconditionally. Well, see, to me, soulmates and twin flames are different. Okay, I look at it this way. Soulmates and twin flames are different aspects of the same coin. That's the way I see it. Excuse me. A soulmate relationship is more about growth And then I think a twin flame is more about, okay, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. And that's not always easy. Right. Exactly. Exactly, Patricia. You only have one twin flame. But see, for me, okay, this is just me. This is my opinion. But for me, I believe that we have many. That's just myself. I believe we have many soulmates and many twin flames. But it's just up to us on how we meet them and how they come into our lives. So that's just me. But I'm no expert at all. I would never consider myself that. But they are a divine union that does push you to love yourself, which is true. So, and I just feel that twin flames can be more than just a lover. That's just me. I feel like twin flames can even be members of your family. And no matter what you do, you never really let them go completely because you're so intertwined with one another. So, that's just me. But we all have our own different viewpoints. Okay, but thank you. Thank you, Patricia, for that. Okay, let's see. Hi, Tempest. Alright, thank you. I'm loving the music too. Thank you very much. Okay, and I hope that made sense. And actually, I need to buy. Since it is. Well, yeah, I have a question for y'all. So, since it is Black History Month, for those of you who are into reading, who reads, for those of you who consider yourself to be well read, let me know. Leave below in the comments some books that you think I should read to celebrate Black History Month, because I am kind of not at a loss, but I definitely want to learn more about my culture and my people and all of that stuff in my own pathway. So recommend some books to me if you can leave them in the comments. Recommend some books for those of you who read a lot, spiritual or otherwise, because I'm into everything. Okay, so you know what? And to answer Patricia's question, or to piggyback on that, I think that, even with me, I'm learning a lot about that. I haven't met my twin flame yet, I don't believe. And I'm kind of glad I haven't, because I don't think I would be ready for that. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to say I haven't yet, because I might have. But, I definitely have met quite a few soulmates. Quite a few. And every soulmate relationship I've had has been challenging, but fun in its own way. And I think twin flame relationships are just, passionate. So, in my opinion. But anyway. Okay. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Tim. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. And she died. And you go, huh? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So Spring says she died nearly a year ago. I'm grateful she didn't, but she says that her spot promotion. What I'm getting is, to get your mojo back, self-care is best care. Because I feel like you're kind of in a rush. You don't feel like you're, I feel like you're in a rush. And I'm also getting to tell you, accept where you are now. Embrace it. Right now, you're kind of not at a, it's not bad, but you're kind of at it's almost like things are slow, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm getting around you for some odd reason. And what I'm getting around you is that that's actually not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But honestly and truly, you're going to be okay. And you are going to get your mojo back. You'll get your mojo back actually by the spring. Believe it or not, by like May, you'll get it back. But right now, you need a moment to just, you need that. And I'm also getting that this is a good time for you to do some introspective work on yourself and to go within and work with your inner child and all of that kind of stuff. So it's coming back slowly but surely. But take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll be fine, honey. All right. Okay. And Patricia says she met her twin flame, but she's a soulmate. He's so sweet. You know what? I congratulate that. That's awesome. For real. Okay, so Amber wants to know, she's always been drawn to reading. Do you know if this is something that to practice? Excuse me. Girl, let me tell you, Amber, honey, yes. You can, I definitely would say practice this because it's like any skill. I kind of equate it to singing. Okay. All right, Teddy, I'm going to get to you in a minute. All right, so I kind of look at it like singing. You know how to carry a tune, but when you go to a vocal coach teaches you about placement and breathing and tonality and color and all these great things. So that's how I view reading cards. You may know the basics, but it's good to practice. Yes, so I definitely would say yes. Practice, honey. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. And, and I also say this too. You may not get right the first time. No one does. But that's good because that's how you learn. So to answer your question, Amber, yes, practice makes perfect. I would definitely suggest going out and, well, not necessarily going out, but maybe having a friend of yours buy you a deck that you really like and learn to get to know the deck, study the book, and then as you get more familiar with it, put the book away and just practice. Practice on yourself, practice on people you know, practice on people you don't know. You know what I mean? Because you want to open the door to your gifts. We all have them. Everybody has a psychic ability. Everybody does. So that's my advice to you on that. All right. So Miss Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you so much for coming. And Teddy Copeland. All right. So, and I'm going to... All right. Wow. Okay, y'all. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. This is awesome. All right. Yes, honey. Oshun is working with me tonight. Yes. I'm glad you guys are liking the music. Thank you. All right. So, can I tell you about you? Okay, Bonnie. And by the way, I'm going to say this too, for those of you who are watching. If you're skeptical, that's fine. You have every reason to be. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually think skepticism is a good thing because, like I always say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I think skepticism actually is a great thing. But Bonnie, so what does Bonnie need to know? The message I get for you, Bonnie, is that it's going to be all right. I feel like you've been going through a lot of emotional ups and downs. I pick up a lot of tears. I don't know why. I don't know what this is in reference to, but I keep seeing you crying. I would also say, I don't know if you have children, but there's something to do with a child around you too. That you need to let go of. Not in the sense of like you don't care, but you need to allow life to take its course. And then in terms of I'm also picking up a lot to do with like your physical health as well. You are going to lose or maintain your weight because I'm seeing something to do with like you getting healthy as well. So you're going to be okay. But the one thing I'm getting around you is that you're worrying too much. And you're wanting things to be in control. So, okay. All right. Julio wants to know, they got out of a 1-year relationship and know what to do. Hi, Sean. All right, Amber, I'm going to get to you in a minute. Okay, I'm going to try to get to everybody before my time is up. So I'm going to try to get to everybody. So Julio just got out of a 1-year relationship and they don't know what to do. Well, what I'm getting is take a moment to be by yourself. And that doesn't sound really cliche. I know it does. It sounds really cliche. But you kind of need to, you honestly, I didn't skip you. I'm just trying to get to everybody, Tempest. Don't worry. But what I'm getting around you is that right now, you need to let go of your emotional attachment first. Because I feel like emotionally, what I'm picking up around you, Julio, is I feel like there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of hurt, and there's a lot of pain. And I get a sense of why. I get a sense of like, not that the relationship is over, but more of like, how do I say it? But what happened? You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm getting it, but I am. And you really need to get in the process of purging, if that makes any sense. Okay, there's so many people. Okay, but this is good. This is good. So Julio, if that makes any sense, I kind of get you need to do some emotional cleansing. And stop allowing yourself to be used. You're almost too good to the people you date. You're almost too nice. And you really need to have more boundaries, if that makes any sense. Okay, so Mr. Copeland, Mr. Teddy Bear Copeland, wants to know, they've been in a 9-year relationship. Where is it going? And is it worth keeping? Okay, I'm going to try to read everybody. Now, I'm going to be honest. I may not be able to read everybody because we're pressed for time, and also my phone, I think, may be dying. So, but for those of you who would like a reading, outside of Facebook, you're more than welcome to go to my website, psychicleo.com. And actually, right now, I'm running a special. So for 2017. So you're more than welcome to go there and get your reading at a cheaper price. But I would love to have a one-on-one reading with you. I do my readings via phone, email, and Skype. Alright. So, hold on. So many people. Okay. Just a minute, y'all. Thank you, Sierra. This is Avenue by Deshae Cosmetics. So for those of you who are into makeup, yes, God, honey. Wow, this is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Wow, so many people. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna try to get everybody at one time. Hold on a minute. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I wanted to go to Teddy Copeland. That's what it was. Okay. I'm going to, don't worry. I'm going to try to get it everybody. I'm going to try, honey. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get my phone together. There we go. Okay. So, Ted Copeland. So, he's in a 9-year relationship. All right. And he wants to know, is it worth keeping? And don't worry. I'm going to try to get to everybody. I am. I'm going to try. But if I can't get to everybody, don't blame blame my head and not my heart. Because I want to help everybody, but I may not be able to because of time constraints. But for those of you who would like a reading outside of this, you're more than welcome to go to my website, which is psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. And I'm actually running a special right now. So if you want a reading, go ahead and get one. All right, so Teddy Copeland, if you're watching this, I'm doing you. Your number is up. Hey, Miss Kenya. Yes, hi. Okay, so, all right. Teddy Copeland, this is for you. So, the card I pulled for you was Judgment. Yes. So, what I got for you is Judgment. What this is telling me is that, yeah, my battery's running low. What this is telling me is that you're really trying to make a decision on whether to go or stay within your relationship. You do love him, but what I'm getting is the love is not there, and not just from you, but maybe from them too. And I kind of get that actually you walking away may be a good thing because I keep hearing that it may be time for you to walk away. Because I feel like you guys love each other, but it's more of, for me, it kind of reminds me of like a friends kind of thing or a roommate. Like you guys have gotten so used to one another, that makes any sense. That's what I'm getting. So what I'm picking up around you, honey, is you might want to go ahead and do what you need to do. So, for real. So don't feel bad about that. Thank you, Angela, for these for the books. Thank you so much for the recommended reads, because I definitely want to get on it and start reading. Okay, so let me try to get to. I'm gonna do 2 more, and then I gotta put my phone up. So because my phone's about to die on me. All right, Tempest, honey. So let me pull a card for you. And I'm going to read for... Oops. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to read for... Is it Devonta? Devonta Brewster. So if you're in the room, honey, let me know so I can read for you. Hold on, I'm trying to get my phone together. You're welcome, Teddy, and good luck to you, honestly, because, you know, nobody wants to leave something that is familiar to them. So, just saying. All right, so let me go ahead and do Tempest, and then I'm going to do Devonta. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. All right. I'll pull a card for you, Tempest. It won't be hard. Okay. Here we go. Here's what I get for you. The Five of Swords. Okay. So, what I'm getting around you is that right now... Hello, Marie. Right now, what I'm picking up around you is that you really are... It's almost like you're trying to clear your mind of junk and gunk. And not just from you, but from other people. And you're really trying to let go, but also you're trying to open up to a new way of thinking. I get a lot to do with you and children. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I am. And I also feel like that... I just get a sense of you letting go, Tempest, if that makes any sense. You're letting go of a lot of BS. And I'm also seeing something to do with you in the business world, too. Either you wanting to do your own business, or you really like putting things into motion. You know, and you realize that things take time. I don't know why I'm getting it, but I am. So, and good night, Dane. Good night. Thank you. And let's see. Okay, Devonta Brewster. So, what I'm getting around you, Miss Brewster, in terms of love, life, and career is, I get with careers like this, like a balancing act. At least that's the way it feels to me. That's actually going to change, but give it about 2 to 4 months. Hi, Tiffany. Give it about 2 to 4 months. That will change. And then in terms of love life, I don't know who this is around you, but they need to learn to communicate better. I don't know why I'm getting it, but I am. They need to learn to communicate a lot better than what they do. Because I get a sense of communication, they don't know. I get more argument than discussion. If that makes any sense. But that's what I get. But unfortunately, I can't read for everybody because my phone's about to die on me. I can't read for everyone. I'm sorry. But for those of you who would like a reading with me, if you really are serious and you want a reading, I am running a special. You can go to my website, psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. And Amber, I would love to, if you're watching this, I would love to talk to you too. Because, you know, I want to give you a reading, but like I said, I can't read everybody because my phone's about to die on me. But for those of you who want a reading from me, you're more than welcome to get one. Go to psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. PSYCHICLEO.com. I'm running a special right now. You're more than welcome. And I would love to hear from you. I do my readings via phone, email, and Skype. You can trust me. I'm not going to tell you, tell your business. I won't do none of that. That ain't what I do. That ain't how I roll. Follow me on social media, of course. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Facebook, The Real Psychic Leo Brown. Instagram, The Real Leo Brown. Twitter, The Real Leo Brown as well. And also my YouTube channel, Leo Brown, as well. So if you guys want to link up with me, please do so. I would love to work with all of y'all. So I'm sorry that I couldn't read everybody, but my phone's about to die on me. But I'll be back next month. So you'll see me again in March. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. And I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. And I'll see you soon. Okay? Mwah. Bye-bye.